Hi there, Mark Major at the Action Figuratorium. As many of you know, I'm a real big collector of toys, and part of collecting toys means that to make room and to make money, you sometimes have to, I don't want to say sell out, but you have to give back part of your collection. And so this is a monthly show I do called Catch and Release, in which I talk about 10 things that I will be putting on the eBays. So make sure you guys stick around. Okay, so 3 things that you need to remember about the Catch and Release show. The first thing is that if you want to find me on the eBays, my user ID there is CoolBots with a Z. Yes, that's right. What does it mean? Doesn't matter. You don't need to know what that means. You do need to know that you can always follow my account and see what I am putting up for sale, and maybe you get some bargains ahead of the other people. All right, so the second thing is these are all Dutch auctions. A Dutch auction is an auction where if it doesn't sell right away within a certain amount of time, the price drops, and it drops in increments as time goes by until eventually it ends up in your hands. Yes, that's right. And the third thing about Catch and Release is if you're somebody who watches the show and you end up buying one of these auctions from me, let me know through eBay in the transaction process. Put a note in there, say, hey, I watch your show on eBay, on YouTube, that kind of thing, and I will make sure that you get a very special tchotchke. Now, what is a tchotchke? A tchotchke is anything from like a button or a sticker or a keychain or something like that. It's some sort of like little, gee-gaw that you get that says, thank you for doing all that you do. Okay, let's move along into the 10 items that I will be selling off. Here we go. Number 1. Now, remember, I am getting rid of things in order to raise money to buy figures from the latest pre-order sale that Four Horsemen Mythic Legions are doing. It's the Necronominous wave, not really sure how you say that, and it all looks really good. I made a video talking about it, and I think it's kind of an all-in wave, and I think if you don't do Mythic Legions, you could find some figures in this wave that are particularly cool looking that could fit with your other guys. So that's sort of the goal. The pre-order ends on the 15th of January. We'll see how close we get to getting some funds into buying some figs. If we can't go all in, at least try and get 3 guys out of this. So, first thing, here we go. You remember dragon models? If you don't know what dragon models are, I made a video, what are dragon models, a few weeks ago, in which I casually talk about the toy line, where it came from, where it's going, that kind of thing. And this is the box that I showed in that video. This has a specific name. This guy's name is Carl Hellabout. Don't know what that means. I'm going to put this up for, it's brand new, mint in the package, has everything, it's sealed, it's like toy store new. We're going to do this guy a buy it now for $99, but let me tell you, no one out there is paying $99 for this or any of these. That's not what people pay for these things. People buy this stuff when a good deal comes up. So the reality is, if you do a best offer, 50 bucks, this dog is yours. Okay, let's get ready to move to the next slide. Here we go. Does anybody remember Bruce Lee? This is a Medicom 7-inch action figure, part of the Miracle action figure line. There's 3 of these different Bruce Lees they put out. I have all 3 loose. This is one that I happen to have gotten new in the package. I have the other 3, so I'm flipping this. These guys are super awesome action figures, and very awesome Bruce Lee action figures. Great articulation. They come with cool weapons. They look cool. I really love these guys. They're not that much taller than 6-inch guys, but remember Bruce Lee, I think, was kind of short, so he might work as a short guy with some 8-inch line, maybe some of that NECA stuff. Anyways, this guy is going to be $40. That's not a bad price. However, you know, best offer, I take what I take. Okay, we want to move this along because people are getting excited for this next one. Does anybody remember the company Mezco? Anyone out there know Mezco? If you remember the brand Mezco, put it in the comments. Say, yeah, I remember those guys. They were cool back in the day. Well, this is from 2004. Does anyone remember Mezco 2004? I'm going to say not a single person watching knows that company at that time. Anyways, this is one of their lines. They did Toxic Tunes. I forget who the artist is. I think this is characters from some type of a mini line brand, Toxic Tunes. It's kind of like an adult version maybe of Monster High. Not sure exactly. They're all kind of creepy, weird Nightmare Before Christmas toys. And this one is the Mortician. I believe his name is Pox. Pox the Mortician. Anyways, we're going to try this guy. $60. It's new in the box, but the box is a little beat. Let's be honest, people. Some people need to have pristine boxes. Some people just want the figure. So as always with this stuff, I'm going to float it out there. If you put in a pretty reasonable offer, I take in the offers. You know why? Because that Mythic Legions line is looking fantastic, and we need to fundraise for that. Let's move on to this. This is a figure that originally was on one of my episodes of Thrift Store Toy Rescue. He is a figure that's made by Artix, and he's from a video game, and originally he came with an in-game token for a virtual item and some cards. When I got him, the cards and the token were long since gone. You know, people have contacted me on Instagram about this cat, asking if I would sell them or give them the token, and I don't have it, but I'm going to sell the figure, and the figure comes with the box. Now, I would just like to show you guys real quickly that that this is a photo I took of the action figure. Basically, you turn the lights off. You have a key light on the figure. He's backlit from behind with a red light, gives him that cool red glow. It's a cool looking 6-inch badass supervillain Death Knight looking dude, but the articulation's kind of weak. It's not as exciting as you would think. He's kind of almost 5 points-ish, that sort of thing. But you can tell that he looks really cool in the photograph. And so I'm going to be doing this guy for, he's going to be $20. And that, remember, on these prices, that includes the shipping. On some of these, they're over £1, and they got to go first, or priority. And priority is like $12 on up. So if you remove $12 from any of these prices, you'll see that it's actually, on some of them, not too bad. I think, you know, for what I got, I think everybody gets kind of a good deal. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're going to move now into art toys. This is a great one to jumpstart your collection of. First, if you don't have any, get some art toys. 2, get some Kid Robot toys. And 3, get some Andy Warhol branded product. These are a couple of 3-inch Dunnies, the little guys. And these are 2 Andy Warhol designs, either something he did in his lifetime that they adopted to the Kid Robot Dunny, or just somebody said, hey, these are Andy Warhol, and put his signature on it. I don't know. Both of them, $30. You can find either one for about 15 to 20, so 30 is right in the market. If you're looking for this kind of stuff, buy mine. Why not? They can go to you, and if you mention you watch the show, very special tchotchke. Okay, we are going to load the next set of slides up. OBS has a limit on how many slides you can show, so you have to make multiple slideshows. Here we go. We're keeping it with art toys. This is a Toy to R key, I believe it's called. It's these kind of like little keychain bear guys, Kubrick style. And this is a Reservoir Dogs branded one. There's a cat who's got like 4 different Reservoir Dog keys up for $100. So this one's kind of keychain. He's in red, kind of unique. We're going to go $30. But as always, you know I take offers. So if you really need this, let me know. And the very special tchotchke, should you buy this, is actually a VHS copy of Reservoir Dogs. But you got to mention the show. Otherwise, I keep the tape. Let's keep going, shall we? Let's see here. We've got... this, okay, you're probably wondering what is this. This is Kirby's Cafe Time. It's actually a bunch of individually bagged toys, little figures and little props that comes in like a 10-pack, I think. They're all sort of numbered. There's 1 through 10, and if you have all 10 of them, they make a little cafe called the Poo 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 Cafe. And this is number 1, and it's the little sort of sandwich board welcome guy selling you like lollipops up front. Kind of cool. These are sort of difficult to come across if you're looking for them, but not overly expensive, $15, and that includes the shipping. So, you know, it's about $10 plus shipping. And let's move on to this, Art Toys Galore. Who had any idea that the Action Figuratorium was this level of you know, urban vinyl? This is a Tokidoki Cactus Pets. I believe this guy's name is Brutino. And I don't know if it's a cat or some kind of a wolf or a wolf dog or a bear cat or a wolf cat dog bear. I don't, it's got fangs, okay? It's got fangs, and there may or may not be ears coming out, and it looks like it's got some kind of a suture Frankenstein thing on one of them. I'm not sure, but these guys are not expensive, $15, and let's just say it would scare your friends. All right, we got a couple more to go, and we're on a fundraising kick. Here we go. What are these? These are from RPG Squeeze. That is, they make a company that makes these foamy, squishy figures that are somehow Dungeons and Dragons related or fantasy related. And these are a couple of beholders. I don't know if you remember the game D&D, and the beholder was kind of a giant round eye with a bunch of stalks on it that also had eyes and floats. And I think it just, you know, shoots beams. Who knows? Anyways, I got 2 of these guys, and I believe the lime green one is the rare variant Chase that came in the series. That's what I read. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if anyone cares. But you can scoop these guys up. It's going to be the pair for $30. If you think that's too much, it's going to be best offer. Make an offer. I'll take the offer. And again, you know the rules. Mention the show. Tchotchke. Okay, the last thing that I've got out of the 10 items, and if I blow through a few of these quick, I may do a second round in January, trying to get closer to raising the necessary funds. Here we go. The last thing that we got up. Does anyone remember the company Hasbro? They were around for a long time. I don't know where they are these days, but they were around for a long time. They did a lot of toy lines. They do this G.I. Joe line, if you've ever seen it. It's a bunch of guys who get together out in the woods and drink beer. It's totally cool. This is from 2001. This is actually a 12-inch Cobra Commander. And he is brand new in the package. Everything about the toys in the package are brand new. He's still rubber band in. Everything is rubber band in. The package itself, honestly, is a little bit beat. It's got a little bit of storage wear, shelf wear, and I rescued it from a Goodwill for not much back in the day, and it's been sitting around for a long time. And so I've decided that if you want some excitement level in your life, and this is the kind of thing that brings it to you, well, then you should have it. And we're asking $30 is what this is going to clock in. $30 for Cobra Commander, all pristine, brand new. Little bit of shelf wear on the box, but if you're the kind of person who wants to display the figure, you're not going to care. In fact, you know what I think? I think throw the box away. So this has been a January edition of Catch and Release. Again, username is Coolbots on eBay. Feel free to look me up and follow along. Feel free to buy anything you see for sale. You don't have to be afraid. You can buy it. Also, if you want to see more things on the Instagram, good news for you, you can just go to Instagram and do a search for Action Figure Atorium. That could be Greek or Roman or neither. And just see what you get and follow along. Perhaps maybe if I catch it in time, I'll give you a follow back. So with that, I will catch everybody on the next one.